In this video tutorial, I want to walk you through how to add keywords into your Google Ad account based on performance. So as you launch new campaigns, you're going to be accruing search terms, what people are actually searching when they click on your ads. And what you want to do on a regular basis, ideally on a weekly cadence, depending on the volume of your account, you want to be checking your search terms for new keyword opportunities. So the easiest way to do this is just come into the Google Ads account that you have, go to the search terms section. And what you want to do is you want to adjust the search terms report filters so that you can see the keyword opportunities. So side note, oftentimes you'll find doing things in your Google Ad account and really any ad manager for that matter, is really just a lot of it's just getting used to the platform and understanding how to see the data that you need to see as simply as possible. And that's where filters come in. So the first filter I recommend that you leverage is added and excluded none. This is going to clean up your search terms report dramatically to only see the search terms in which you have not excluded as a negative keyword or that you have not already added in as a positive keyword. In addition to that, we want to find new keyword opportunities that are worth adding into our campaigns. So I recommend that you put conversions greater than 0 so you can see which keywords are actually performing well for you. Now, from there, what you can do is you can just come here and you can scroll to the right around cost. And then you want to see which keywords have the greatest cost, or I should say search terms have the greatest cost that are also driving a good amount of conversions. So you can see here this first search term has spent $2,400. It has a conversion rate of 30% and it's driven 17 conversions. That is amazing. So this is definitely an opportunity of a search term that I might want to consider adding in as a keyword into my account. Now, one thing I will say that you need to be mindful of is when you're adding in search terms into your campaigns is just know that depending on the keyword that triggered the search term, if they're so close to each other, that like it's a close match variant and you're already getting that exposure, then you might make the case that you don't need to prioritize it. The keywords or the search terms that I find myself really wanting to add in as new keywords into my campaigns are the ones that have really good performance, but they don't necessarily have as much spend. That tells me that they're getting cannibalized. And if I added it directly into my campaign, I might have a better opportunity to expose more search terms like it. So, for example, if I kind of scroll through here, I can see, all right, look at this one. I've spent only $100 on this search term. I've gotten 2 conversions at a 200% conversion rate. That's really interesting. I might want to add this in, especially if it's unique enough where maybe I'm not triggering for that close match variant as often as I'd like, so that I can guarantee exposure on that specific search term. So those are some things to consider when you're adding in new keywords into your account. It really can be as simple as that. The only other thing I guess I would mention is when you're adding in these keywords is ideally not just conversions. If you can segment based on a custom column and a conversion action, even better. So for example, I might have 17 conversions, but these could be like 3 different conversion events that if you add them all together equals the 17 total. And maybe I only really care about, demo requests or free trial signups. So you can also apply a filter based on any custom conversion that you set up to be able to add keywords based on the things that you care about. So that's it for this video. It's really that simple. It's a good best practice to do this. I will say now with Google getting looser and looser, match types becoming more and more ineffective, and keywords kind of transitioning to signals, that this is becoming less important because now you don't need as many keywords in your campaigns and you can still show up for a lot of different things versus back in the day, if you didn't have every single variation, good luck, you're not going to show up. So pros and cons of the new climate of Google Ads, but this is how you add new keywords into your campaigns.